So, did you guys know that Onision has a book? No, that's not right. I think we're all very well acquainted with the fact that Onision has several books. Onision has a children's book. I mean, I ignored it for so long because I kind of thought it was a joke. But no, alas, it's not. Do you know what? If I can squeeze 8 minutes out of this video, I don't think I'm going to be able to. But if I can, it means nothing for you. It means I get mid-roll ads. His children's book is called The Stinky Duck. And it's about a duck that stinks. It's like the Odyssey, but of children's fiction. Now, I believe that he drew all of these pictures himself. Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg, you do entertain me. So let's go through Onision's children's book. The Stinky Duck. That is some fine animating, Greg. There once was a duck. He was so stinky. He was so stinky. What is that? What am I looking at? It's a monstrosity. Greg. An aberration. Some thought he was icky. Ah, right. I see what Greg... Okay, I'm going to take all my criticism away, actually. I see what Greg's done here. The duck is going up a hill and there's a rock there. Just like Sisyphus, the Greek legend, rolling up the hill. Nope. Rolling the rock up the hill for eternity because he tried to cheat death. And I think this, what Greg's done here, is a metaphor. A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge to that. He's more literate than I thought. Some thought he was icky. The duck went to town and there was a cow. The cow said, why is this cow on drugs, Greg? Like, that's like one of those pink elephants from Dumbo. What is going on with this cow, mate? That cow munched on some funny... You know, magic mushrooms grew in cow pats. I think I learned that from Joe Rogan, so please ignore me. The cow said, you're so stinky. Man, you're so icky. It's a stinky duck. Stinky duck. Moo, moo, moo. What is the cadence of this? Am I doing this right? I thought the cow was in a town, but now the cow seems to be next to this expertly drawn. Wow, the drawings in this are fan-fucking-tastic. This sure is something. But yeah, continuity error. I thought we were in a town. You're an icky duck, icky duck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The duck didn't like this. Look, the duck has gone like a full Super Saiyan. This is like Greg when he thinks of his haters. So he said, quack, quack. Wow. Is that all he said? What a good comeback. What a stupid duck. But the cow stood up and he mooed right back. Why is that cow being possessed by Satan? It looks like that. I'll insert the clip here where that Satan is like, Satan. You'll see.
What's your name? Satan.
And the duck looks traumatized. Why does the duck have that? What? I thought it was laying an egg then. No, just the white underside. Fine, whatever. I'll accept it. That's some fine drawing, Greg. Quack, 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 said the duck to the cow. I can't help it. I'm leaving right now. There we go. There's the rhyme. Oh, there's the duck. He's off. Duck found a farm and went up to see if the farm had any pickles. Pickles for free. Why is this pickle also on drugs, Greg? Are you good? What's up, bro? The farmer saw the duck and said, get out of here. Doesn't look very like angry though, does he? Just looks vacant. Like how I feel doing this. You're a stinky duck, so you better disappear. This poor duck, look at his eyes, man. This duck has seen some shit. This duck is has been on like meth for the past few days. Like his eyes are just open. He's awake. He's there. Quack, quack, quack. I'm not a stinky duck. You just got a bad nose and now you're out of luck. Why? What's the duck gonna do? He doesn't do anything. I was gonna take some pickles off your hands. Why is there a comma there? I was gonna take some pickles off your hands. Why is there a comma, Greg? What is it with you and commas? What is wrong with those pickles? Why are those pickles have that anime angry thing? Good Lord, what's wrong with that one? That is bent. But now I'm taking nothing. Good day, old man. Why does that farmer look crazy? What's going on? The duck walked away with his head held high. I kind of like that picture because you can see the sass is coming off that duck. It's like that sassy duck Pokemon starter from Pokemon Scarlet, I think. He didn't need this drama from some silly farmer guy. Greg, why'd you do the farmer like that, man? What'd he do to you? The duck found a pond. it had ducks like him. What is wrong with that duck? Why does he look so sad? Greg, why would you do this? Decided to jump in and go for a swim. I really love the attention to detail in the backgrounds. I feel like I'm there. I feel like he's almost just photoshopped, you know, the Windows 95 background with the rolling hills. I feel like that's there, yeah. The other ducks ran as soon as he arrived. So I think he's just plagiarized this bit from The Lion King when Pumbaa goes to the watering hole and then everyone runs away because he stinks. I think he's ripped it off a little bit. But that's okay. All ideas are derivative. Why does no one like me? He screamed and cried. It's funny, this duck is screaming, but he looks quite happy about it, to be honest. Good Lord, Greg. The duck waddled home and he stared in horror. At what? That his house roof looks like a poo emoji. I could legitimately do so much better than this. Why am I wasting my life critiquing when I could be doing an eviction notice hanged on his door? Should it be hung? I don't know. Dear Mr. Duck, sorry you're toast. You are evicted. Your smell is too gross. Oh, this poor duck, man. Oh, good Lord. That is an angry duck. I'd evict him too. Uh-oh. The duck screamed, why? Everyone is so mean. Duck ran off to a creek. Do you think it's the same creek from Greg's book, hit novel Reaper's Creek? Do you think like this is all happening in the universe? Like the multiverse of Grog? You know, like how most Bret Easton Ellis books are all told within the same universe. I think that's what's going on here. And floated downstream. Look, he's actually bothered to add like, you know, these reeds in the background. He's actually bothered a little bit. Why have you bothered 86% of the way in, Greg? Come on, good Lord. There, Duck found a pig. Look, see, now he's adding the details, like the little bits of grass and stuff. Why does that pig have a mohawk? Why are all these animals bipedal? Continuity error. Again, the pig was clearly standing up in this picture, and yet in the next frame, he's on all fours. Boy, I hope someone got fired for that blunder.
In episode 2F09, when Ichi plays Scratchy's skeleton like a xylophone, he strikes the same rib twice in succession, yet he produces two clearly different tones. I mean, what are we, to believe that this is some sort of, a magic xylophone or something? Boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
The pig said, hello, you smell so good. Would you like to be my bro? There, the duck found a pig. The pig said, hello, you smell so good. Would you like to be my bro? That's not in the same rhyming pattern. I don't know shit about this. Rachel Oakes should look at this. I don't know shit about like stanzas and stuff like that. But that's not in the same rhyming pattern as before. So it might be a bit confusing for children. They might not like it because I certainly don't. Is this duck okay? This duck is on like salvia or something. This duck is in a K-hole, man. This duck don't need a friend. He needs medical attention. The duck yelped with glee. Finally found a friend. They lived happily ever after. Never judged again. Oh, isn't that so lovely? So that's Greg's, I'm assuming, brief foray, or maybe even the start of his career as a child's fiction author, because if I know anything about Greg, it's that he should be doing stuff for children. Because, like, that's never gone wrong before, has it, Greggles? So I'm guessing that the duck represents Greg, how he feels, judged by society, because he smells, even though he takes, like, 2-hour-long showers every day. Maybe that's what's doing it, mate, actually. Maybe you're overstimulating your sweat glands by doing that. Just a thought. And Greg was sad and lonely because he's judged by society and no one just understands him and no one's trying to make an effort to understand him until he meets a pig who loves him for who he is. And I guess the pig here is... Boy, I really dug myself into a hole with that one, didn't I? Actually, pigs are very smart animals, so I don't even know. Why did he do this? It's not good, is it? You know, children's books actually have decent animation, Greg. You can't just MS Paint your way to a child's book. Like, what is... That is my very, very, very short video on Greg's very short child's book. I hope he does more children's fiction because, well, it was a nice palate cleanser from all of the hideously long Twilight books in it. Which, by the way, I mentioned this before, but right now I'm working on the Twilight Redux, Twilight Life and Death, yeah? Which, for the 10th anniversary of the series, Stephanie Meyer rewrote the first Twilight, gender swapped, and added like a few minor detail changes and that kind of stuff. Well, I've not gotten that far into it, so I don't know like if there's anything bigger coming. But like the lady really wrote fan fiction of her own story because that's how much she loves Twilight. So I've been doing that. I can't escape it. I'm never going to be free of Twilight, ever. As soon as I'm done with all of Twilight, you know that she's going to release like some sort of like Twilight from Jacob's perspective bullshit for the 15th anniversary or whatever. You know she's going to do it just to test my faith and my will to live. So yes, doing this lovely little palette cleanser. I'm not really sure that Greg is the right person to be doing children's books, but what do I know? Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I make new content whenever I feel like it. And if you've all noticed, I have been doing a lot more content recently, and I've worked out why. It's because I'm having not a midlife crisis, because I already had that. 3/4 life crisis? Yeah, so enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.